Hi everyone, this is Anna, and in today's video I wanted to share with you this flip book that I made for a friend of mine who recently lost her dad, and I wanted to create something for her that had some pictures of her and her dad and her family, and with some spaces for her to write down her memories or any thoughts that she wanted to include. I made this flip book using our die called Flipbook, and it's 8.5 by 11, so it's a large die. You definitely need the platinum machine or a large die cutting machine. And as you can see, there's many pieces that you can cut from the die, including the pages and some other pieces that can be used for decoration. And you will see these pieces throughout the book, which I will show you here in a second. And I made this out of really thick chipboard. I'm sorry. Most of the pages are chipboard, and I cover them using our designer's choice prints, which has amazing images. I really love all the colors and the patterns, and you get 6 designs, 4 of each, so 24 double-sided sheets in this pack. And this is new. It came out back in June. So I used the papers from that collection and also some solid color cardstock. For the front, I used, I did some stamping, and also used some accessories that we do carry. This is the Peony Blooms stamp. This one here, these two. And I went ahead and, I do have the die, but I went ahead and cut it myself. That way I could get a closer cut to the line. And for this piece right here, I used the butterfly that comes in beautiful wings, just this section here. And the word love comes from Text Happy, which, as you can see, has many different sayings and phrases. It's a really cool set. And what I like is that most of them are small enough so you can use them on small tags or things like that. For the leaves here in the background, I used another one of our dies. This one's called Timeless Foliage, and it has 3 different types of leaves. I used these two. And I did it out of green cardstock, and then I inked them using Oatmeal Cookie ink. For the banner here, this is one of the banners that comes with the Flipbook die. So I went ahead and cut it in chipboard and then covered it with pool play paper, cardstock, and then added a little bit of one of our washi tapes here. I'll write down the name of that collection in the description section. I can't remember top of my head right now. And some of the accessories, these cool clips are usually used for our planners, but I thought it would be a nice touch holding the little tag. And I have gems and the sea stones here, and also some enamel dots. And to decorate the rings, which, by the way, these are 2-inch rings, which I purchased at Office Depot. So it's a bunch of them for like $8. So I have plenty of them for next project. And I put some ribbon that matched the colors that I used on the front cover. And then to close the book, I did pierced 2 holes on the front and the back, and used one of the Pool Play satin silks. So that's the front, and in the back, that's another one of our papers, which comes in the designer's choice print. And this here I actually got from Concord and 9th set, and it's individual letters and some sayings here and a cute little flower bouquet, and you can use them individually to create any word or phrase that you need. So that's how I put my name here. It makes it look like it's handwriting. It's really neat. And that's how I also did the always. So that's a stamp. Those are letters from Perfectly Penned stamp set. Alright, so let me show you the inside. And by the way, this is the first time I make a flip book, so I was kind of figuring things out as I went. So here in the first few pages, this is a Bible verse that my friend had posted on her Facebook page, and I decided to incorporate it. So I went ahead and printed it out in very small fonts, and then I like cutting them, each line in its own little strip. So I went ahead and cut them and also inked the edges with Oatmeal Cookie. And all these pictures here are pictures that she had posted on her Facebook page. So I went ahead and had them printed out so I could use them. And then to give them a 3D look, I used foam squares to adhere them to the chipboard. So these pages here are chipboard and covered in designer paper, and then inked with Oatmeal Cookie or Hazelnut Blend. Some of them are a little darker. I wanted to have the contrast. This one here is actually just a cardstock page, but I wanted to create a little pocket with a tag, which she could use to write memories and maybe probably put one more picture in the back. However she chooses to use this, it gives her options. So this is our corrugated paper, and to make the pocket, I just cut the whole piece with the paper, and then just cut a line here just to have the bottom piece. And I put glue around the 3 sides and left this one open. That way I could insert the little tag in there. Here is the same of the washi tape that I used in the front cover. And this design here is actually a stamp that is made for planners, but I love these designs and they look really cool on cards and such, so I decided to use it here, and it turned out pretty nice. It made a really nice background. And by the way, these here are the embellishments that you can cut out with the die. And what I did, I cut this one out of chipboard, and then I covered it with the designer's choice print. So some of them are made out of chipboard and some of them are just cardstock straight on the page. I really like how this one came out. This is just gray cardstock, and I used Hazelnut Blend to ink it. And then I left the center just gray and then stamped it with white ink, and it came out really nice. This is one of our stamps. Let me see if I have it handy. I don't think I do, but I'll put the information in the description. Yep, sorry, I thought I had it handy, but I don't. And another area for her to be able to, you know, write down any memories or anything that she wants. This is here, she could put pictures on top or just leave it as decoration. This is the same stamp that I used here at the front, but I just left it blank, no coloring, and I used Hazelnut Blend and then just inked the edges. I thought that looked really nice too. And this is also the paper, and this tree here is from one of my favorite stamps, the stamp sets that we have. It's called Nature Grown. I love our trees here. I use them for many different occasions, different themes, and this one here is the tree that I used here, and I used it with coral in color. Here you see another design paper, and I just put the corrugated embellishment here, and this one's glued to the paper. This stamp is not from Fun Stamper's Journey, but I was looking for a stamp that had some journaling area. So I got this from my stash. I've had it for maybe 5-6 years and I never used it. This is TPC Studio, and it's called Morning Glory. And it has a lot of flowers and some journaling stamps. So this is the one that I used with Hazelnut Blend. Another area for her to write. And what I did here in the background, I stamped 2 leaves, one with coral ink, the other one with whipped cream. From the Autumn Days is this leaf right here. Just like a subtle imprint in the background, and then just area for journaling in the front. Once again, the chipboard accent is glued to the chipboard page, so that gives it a nice look and a nice weight. More area here in the back for her to put a picture maybe. This says Family is Forever, and this is one of my favorite stamps in the new catalog this year. And actually this stamp is one of the host's rewards that you can purchase, and I cannot find the other half of it, but this set comes with many stamps, and it's a double-sided because it has so many. So the other half it says Our Family. So what I did is I cut that in half. That way I can only use the word family. So don't be afraid. This is the other half. Don't be afraid to cut your stamps. See, this used to be one stamp, but most likely I will use the word family more often than Our Family. See, so all you have to do is make sure that you cut, make sure that you cut outside of the line of the letter, so you don't ruin your stamp. So cut them this way up, and you can use our special scissors here. These will cut through rubber really easily. So I used this, and then I used the leaf as well to make some of the background, and then It's Forever. So this is a very cool set that you can get with purchase of $600 or more. You can buy this, I believe it's like $18 for this big set of stamps. And it's beautiful. You'll see what I did with the tree here in a minute. So just more empty space for her to use. This is one of the chipboard pieces, but this one I decided to leave as an embellishment. I put her dad's name and covered it with art paper. Picture of her parents. And more space for her to journal. I really like how this one came out. This is corrugated paper, and I stamped the butterfly from Beautiful Wings with Hazelnut Blend, and it gives it a really cool effect. I think I'm gonna try that again when I make a card next. And this set here is from Gina Marie Stamps. I'm not sure if you ever heard of her, but let me see, this is one of them. But it's just, she has some stamps that are religious sentiments. So this one I grabbed from one of them, and once again I cut into strips and then glued it down. More area, more pictures, another little pocket with a tag, another chipboard accent. This one is actually glued down to the chipboard page. More pictures, and then this tree is made with the stamp that I just showed you right here. And right here it says Te amo, which means I love you in Spanish. That one is also in this text happy. So what I did, oh, and I put the little banner from this set as well, from Family Forever, that little banner. So I did with Oatmeal Cookie, all these little ones here in the background. And then this one I did with Coral to stand out more. And I'll show you here in a second. I did a matching card, a sympathy card for her. And I'll show you how that looks in a minute. And here's more area to write or put pictures. And this is the back of the book. And that's the flip book. And I hope she likes it. I know she will. She's so sweet. And I thought this will be a nice gift for her so she can share with her kids, her family and friends, and add more pictures to it. And next, let me show you the card that I made for her. This card is using the same Family Forever stamp set. And I did have some leftovers from the leaves that I didn't use here. It's a different green, but I only used the lighter green here. So I inked it and I put it in the background. This piece here is one of the pages that you can get from the Flipbook die. And here's the tree. Now this tree is the same tree as the one over there, but adding the leaves to it. So it's really cute. And this stamp set, it has pears, oranges and apples, and flowers. So you can add those to your tree. You can make different types of tree with it. So, and once again, these are the sea stone gems that I also used in the cover. So I wanted it to be complimentary to her gift. And this is one of the same ribbons that I used here. So these are the projects that I made for my friend. If you have any questions, leave a comment below or send me an email to annareese@annareese.com. And once again, give this die a try. It's very easy to use. It gives you all the pieces that you need, and then you just need to get creative and put them together. But it's a great tool to have, and as you can see, it can be used, the pieces can be used for either a book or a card or scrapbooking layouts, you name it. Alright, so I also have some footage of me cutting the pieces and how I added the paper and I inked the edges, so you can see some of the process of making this book. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching, and take care of yourselves. I hope to see you next time.